Good evening, DLV. How's everybody doing? Happy 4th of July for those of you who celebrate it. I'm at Trav's house right now. He's killing a spider, but we're about to launch a ton of fireworks off. And when I say a ton, it's a lot. There's like 6 of us here in Buddy, and it's a lot. One of those days. That's wasp and hornet killer.
That's a spider, Travis.
I know, but you tell me it doesn't kill that thing?
Wait, where is it?
You like stand like pretty close to underneath it.
All right, all remaining spiders get to watch the fireworks show. I accidentally just left Buddy outside. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Come on in. Sorry about that. Are you doing this one first?
This one's the finale. We got the God Bless America is our starting. I'm actually gonna sing the national anthem while this one goes off.
Oh man.
And these are already preloaded and just need to be lit. They're already cocked and everything. So
They're cocked and loaded, so.
I'm also bringing my shotgun out there because you can probably get away with the noise.
Because we're free and we're able to do that.
That's inaccurate.
Hold on, so most people who get fireworks, they get like appetizers. Like you get your sparklers, your little poppers, your little like.
I got a sparkler. A sparkler.
I stand corrected.
Do we have sparklers?
We do have sparklers.
Boxes are for you. Yay!
Either way, we are going to be, and I advise that you are always very careful when operating fireworks. I'm sure when most of you see this, the fireworks will have gone off, but I have to say that. I've never seen the mortars that have 4 and 1.
Okay. Here, baby.
I'll be far away. I'll film you, but I'm terrified of these.
Is this one thing? Do you just light this one side?
Just be careful.
I say we just light it and just run.
Perfect.
If we just light one, it will just.
You mean like light this wick and leave those on top?
Of course.
Oh man.
What could go wrong?
No.
Everything.
Okay, tell her to look up in the sky. She'll see me.
3 lighters. 3 mortars. 3 lighters, 3 mortars. Make sure yours work.
So like light them all right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you know right now that if I don't get mine off by the time the first or second person's is off, I'm
It's terrifying, like right now.
Come on. Hold on, this has got to be done right.
Are you ready for the ceremonial pop off? All right, they're already cocked, and we're just gonna pop them off. No, you're good. We're just waiting for Dan to pop his off. Here we go.
was a fireworks show. I don't know if you could see from the context, but that was just like on a very residential street launching just under commercial grade fireworks. All good though, because we got no complaints and a bunch of people were coming out of their house to sort of like take photos and cheer us on. So it was a fun 4th of July. Also, I spent my 4th of July doing something a little cliche. I'm sure a bunch of you guys did this, but I introduced my Venezuelan girlfriend to Game of Thrones. Who doesn't do that on 4th of July, right? No, but she's actually never seen it, and we're starting to binge watch. I want to watch it again because when I saw it, I didn't understand a thing. I'm not sure what character is what, but Valentina's smarter than me, so she's gonna get it on the first try, and I'm gonna understand it on the second try, and it's gonna be like a nice little enjoyable experience for us to get it at the same time. So we're about to get into episode 4. We've seen 3 today. It's a lot. That's a lot happening in the first 3 episodes. But before that, I wanted to let you guys know that we did a live show today that covered a lot of things, but maybe you guys were busy doing all sorts of things, showing your own Venezuelan girlfriends Game of Thrones as per tradition, but we covered a lot of things.
Did you tell them not to spoil it for me?
Oh, please don't
I
spoil.
have no idea what the show's about. So.
Don't tell her that Brad dies.
Don't say anything like that.
If you think there's anybody in that show named Brad.
Whoever.
We covered a lot of stuff in the live show. I'll do a quick synopsis. The baby's name is Carter. I came up with that name in March. I kind of bounced the idea off of Allie when we were talking baby names, and I couldn't let it go. I told Valentina about it. That was pretty much the only boy name that I had at the time. And then the months went on, and a bunch of weird coincidences kept happening. Like there was the Nugs for Carter campaign. The guy was trying to get a lifetime supply of Wendy's Nuggets. Then every piece of baby clothes. Carter's is a brand that's synonymous with like, I don't know, Hurley. With it's a big brand. So I was just like, people are gonna think we got this baby name from like a tag at Bye Bye Baby. But every time we kept running into these speed bumps, it was like a little test. Like if there's any doubt in your mind about this baby name, you would not want to do it because of this. And every time we would explore different names, it just felt like it was meant to be that name. And then there was like another big one where the DeFrancos, Philip DeFranco, Philly D, they announced their baby name was going to be Carter, like I think like a month ago or three weeks ago or something like that. And we sort of felt kind of like that was like another big like sort of thing. Like, hey, if you don't like this name, like this would derail you in your interest in that name. But
we already had it.
We kind of realized that we're gonna meet. How many Dannys do you know? You probably have 5 in your phone right now. You're gonna meet a ton of people with the same name, and I love the name. And with all those things happening throughout this entire pregnancy, there was nothing that could derail our absolute love for the name Carter. So the baby's name is gonna be Carter.
Duncan.
The baby's last name is gonna be Duncan. And the baby's middle name is gonna be Lee. So we got Carter, Lee, Duncan.
It sounds so good.
How awesome is that name?
That's your middle name.
How awesome is that name? No, I like that name because that was my middle name. I have a late half brother who passed away. His middle name was Lee. It's, in my opinion, and I'm obviously biased, I think it's top 3, one of the best middle names that a boy or a girl could have. Just Lee. It's just a perfect little. It's my middle name. It'll be my son's middle name. It's just kind of like he's not going to be Danny Jr., but in his own way, he takes the name Lee Duncan. So
I love it.
I just love Carter Lee Duncan. We are solidified on that name, and we love it. And thank you guys so much for all the outpouring of love. And now we play the waiting game. I think the next step. I think the next step is obviously to set up the nursery, get ready for that. And Valentina is going to grow so big that she's going to feel like she's going to pop at any moment. And I'm excited for that. She's starting to feel it a little bit, guys. She's getting like little
back hurts, and then here it hurts. Everything's stretching, and the camera's like
super wide angle belly shot.
I feel really good, but I definitely feel the changes. Like my body's preparing for the big days.
It's weird because a lot of people say that her belly's like kind of little, and I think it's little, but we still have just under 2 months to go.
8 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah. Just under 2 months to go, so.
Every day I wake up and it's bigger. Every day.
That's pretty much the next phase. I love that all you guys participated in the name finding game. If you still want to do it for sort of a retro activity, you know the name, but there is a massive clue guide on my Twitter. I tweeted it. It would be yesterday as you're watching this now, and it'll help you get through it. But we put a letter a day for 6 vlogs in a row that gave out the baby name, and you can have some fun trying to find it. The clues don't necessarily give it away like dead easy. But if you're looking with the clues, you'll be able to find it. So I appreciate you guys all playing along. You were good sports, and that was really fun. I kind of want to do that sort of like jigsaw puppet master
With
sort
other
of like
things.
yeah,
I
like
wanna do it.
little clues about no.
When you said the film The Birth and then one day I come with the baby.
What if we just didn't acknowledge it? It's like Valentina's pregnant. It's any day now, and just start the next day like, oh buddy, yeah, you want to go outside? And she just got a baby in her arms. And we're like, yeah, I think it's supposed to rain today. Just don't acknowledge
That
the
would
birth
be
at all.
so-
It'd be the sort of the opposite, because that was a
No.
super hype little thing that we just did, and that is just as anti-hype as you get. Like, oh, what? Oh yeah, that's a baby. We thought you guys knew. Anyway, we're gonna go to poor buddy. He's over the fireworks.
Oh yeah.
It was a rough day. It was raining with lightning, but we wanted to bring him over to Trav's house because his 3 worst fears in the world are lightning, fireworks, and being alone. And he could have been here with the lightning and the fireworks alone, or he could have been over at Trav's with us where there was going to be fireworks and some lightning, but at least he'd be around everybody.
We were holding him. I was
Yeah.
holding him.
He got scared and Valentina was holding him. I, of course, filmed those slow-mo shots that were... I was not ready for all that stuff to be that close and that explosive. I mean, I wasn't...
so loud.
I wasn't trying to be artistic with
So
those
loud.
shots. Like, that's as close as I could get with the lens that I had. It was about 50 feet over our heads. It was fun, though. That was a fun 4th of July. Well, I hope you can allow us to have a short vlog today per the holiday. I hope you guys had a great one. For those of you around the world, I hope you had a great day in general. Do you want to give them a Spanish word of the day?
Independencia.
Is that how you say it in Spanish? Mm-hmm. Independence?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that suiting? We can come together and say the same word.
Which tomorrow
Independence.
it's that day in Venezuela.
Oh, so if you're watching this in Venezuela, Bueno Independence, Hoya.
Oh yeah. Good night.